Since about 2017, I haven't been a fan of chiropractics. I say that because of a short film some of you might remember I made in 2017 with a friend of mine, Lenny.
Move your head around like this.
All right. I feel that.
Yeah, you like that, right?
Yeah, that was based on a real trip to a chiropractor, or actually multiple trips to chiropractors and physical therapists, but we'll get to that in a moment. I had severe back pain at the time, didn't know how to combat it, didn't know what I was doing wrong, that I should be stretching, for example, so I figured let me start the conversation with a local town therapist here in Queens, New York. I went to the chiropractor with high hopes that we would speak about some basic stretches, something I could do at home just to get the ball rolling. That's not at all what happened. When I got there, my appointment was late. We ended up talking in circles. I asked the simplest questions and was answered with puzzles that I had to solve. Doc, I've just got so much pain in the back of my neck, my lower back, all over my back. I don't know what to do about it. I feel like there's got to be
Right, this is
something.
very interesting. Well, you know, Daniel, I want to do a little test with you. Why don't you do me a favor and hold this brick?
Okay.
Now, if you hold that brick in your hand while your hand is perfectly in line with your arm, how does that feel? What does that feel like to you?
Well, yeah, that feels pretty comfortable. That feels fine.
Comfortable, right? It's not too bad.
I could probably hold this all day, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's what it should feel like. Now take your hand and just tilt it forward a little slightly so the weight shifts.
Oh, well, yeah, that feels really uncomfortable. Now everything right here is...
Yeah, it's not comfortable, is it?
Yeah, no, this is pretty uncomfortable. Can I let go now? I don't want to...
Right, so what's happening here is basically your head has been over time morphed a little bit forward, so your spine is supporting the weight of your head, which is 20 pounds or so, and it's causing a lot of pain up and down your whole back, really.
I mean, this is great and all. This is what I'm here for, though. Can you tell me some kind of... What kind of stretches can I do? What's something I can start doing right now, today, that will help correct this moving forward?
Yeah, I can't do anything for you right now. You have to come back again, and then I can help you. Things went back and forth like that for about 15 minutes, maybe 20. We didn't get anywhere. I was told, you have to go get x-rays before I can give you any kind of home stretches that you can do on your own. So I said, okay, this is clearly going nowhere. I left, and I went and got those x-rays, but I did not return to that chiropractor because I really didn't like the way that he was speaking with me and not answering any of my questions, instead brushing me off and saying, we have to talk about this at future dates. You know, I was paying to be there that day. I figured... answer some of my questions. About 2 weeks later, I received a bill in the mail. I knew I was paying to be there that day, but I didn't know what I was paying for. On this bill, new patient, level 3, 30 minutes. That's interesting because I don't know what level 3 means. And also, we didn't meet for 30 minutes, $150. Okay, maybe that's the consultation, but CMT 1 to 2 regions, $50. Electric stimulation, $45. What is this even talking about? None of this ever happened. And this is what they sent to my insurance company. I only had to pay a $20 or $30 copay, but still, I called them up immediately and tried to get some answers.
Yes, hello, this is the chiropractor's assistant.
Yeah, hi, I just received this bill in the mail with all these things on here that I don't know what any of this is. What, electric stimulation?
Well, yes, of course. You remember during your first visit, the chiropractor brought you into our massage room, laid you on the therapeutic massage table, and then he applied the electrostimulation pads to your back?
No, that never happened.
And then, of course, he also did the massaging of your regions 1 and 2, as I see here.
No, I would be honest with you because I remember I asked the doctor what are some things I could do to alleviate the pain, and he said he couldn't tell me without x-rays. He'll remember this if you tell him.
You're saying this didn't happen?
No, none of that ever happened.
Well, this is very concerning. I'm going to have to speak with the chiropractor about this. We'll give you a call back.
A few minutes after that, I received a follow-up phone call.
Well, Daniel, I just spoke with the chiropractor, and it turns out that we actually had 3 other patients with your same last name, all new patients that week. We got confused. You were sent the wrong bill. This bill is actually going to another person with your same last name who was a new patient that week. So we're going to call the insurance company and let them know that we've made an error. But you will still have to pay the $20 copay. Your bill will not change. It's just what we're going to charge the insurance company that will change.
Yeah, I don't know. This whole thing sounds pretty shady. Something in my gut just says, how likely is it 3 other people with my same last name were there as new patients that week? I don't know. Long story short, I do all my chiropractics at home now.
The medical term for this one?
Oh,
It's called the bubble wrap.
Man, you're pretty good.